A New Jersey man is arrested in St. Johns County Monday as part of a human trafficking investigation. Amy Cherry reports.
21-year-old Ethan Diaz is accused of directing and promoting the sexual performance of a child. Deputies say a 16-year-old girl who ran away from home was sexting with Diaz, who requested nude photos so he could sell them to men on the internet. In the messages, Diaz told the teen he was at the Jacksonville International Airport. Intelligence agents in St. Johns County tracked Diaz to an Airbnb he had rented in St. Augustine and cuffed him. He's also accused of creating fake Snapchat accounts in the 16-year-old's name to sext with men and sell her images. Tomas Lars, founder and CEO of United Abolitionists, a network of first responders to the human trafficking crisis, says cases like this are far too common.
The majority is that they're luring them. So a myth would be trafficking is the movie Taken. That is not true. This also happens to boys. It's not just girls. Boys underreport in any crime or abuse. Boys will be less likely to report something than a girl would. So about 30% of sex trafficking of minors is boys. People need to keep that in mind as well to protect their boys.
This local news is a service of your hometown Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
A mediator working to settle a pay dispute between the St. Johns County Teachers Union and the school district sides with educators. The special magistrate recommended the pay raises being proposed by the St. John's Education Association, noting they've achieved excellence in learning and have earned the raises they seek. St. Johns County is one of the top-performing school districts in the state. Under the proposal backed by the magistrate, starting teachers' salaries would rise by more than $1,100 to $48,642 a year. Teachers rated effective or highly effective would get more. To pay for the raises, the district would have to dip into its unrestricted fund balance, but the special magistrate noted it won't financially harm the district to do so. Now both sides have 20 days to accept or deny the magistrate's proposed resolution, though any pay raise would still have to be approved by the school board. Tomorrow on St. Augustine's Local Morning News, we'll bring you reaction from Michelle Dillon, president of the St. John's Education Association. With St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Amy Cherry.
St. Johns County has a new brand development project.
The county's Director of Tourism and Cultural Developments, Tara Meeks, unveiled the project at a recent Board of County Commissioners meeting.
One of the primary drivers for this project when we first started playing around with the idea of pursuing a brand is the better promotion and marketing of economic opportunities that we have here in the county to help grow that economic commercial component of the county. And so we reached out to IDA, the Industrial Development Authority, and we shared this idea with them, and they were very excited about the prospect of having this brand, and they agreed to enter into a partnership with us and provide $250,000 of funding.
The project's tagline is Florida at First Sight.
It's both a nod to our history and looking forward to our potential that we have in the future. We do include on here our established date of 1821. So the idea here was that we would have a collective representation of the things in the county that help to make us unique and help to make us a great place to live, work, and play. We've got some representation of our natural resources here, our beaches. We've got an overview of the fort, and of course we have plenty of water here in St. Johns County.
The county seal will remain in use for official documents. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
The oldest city is celebrating its heritage this week. Liz Ryan speaks to St. Augustine's Historic Preservation Officer, Julie Courtney, about the History Festival.
With over 30 special events happening all over the city, beginning tomorrow and running through Sunday, there'll be lots of ways to celebrate our ancient city.
We have things planned at the Castillo de San Marcos, the Colonial Quarter, Flagler College, the National Guard Museum and National Cemetery, Fort Mose State Park, the Governor's House, the Lincolnville Museum and Cultural Center, Pena Peck House, the Spanish Military Hospital, St. Augustine Historical Society's oldest house, the St. Augustine Lighthouse and Maritime Museum, the Villa Cerrada, and the Jimenez Facial House Museum, and more. There's also our local churches, historic houses of worship will have special events planned.
And Julie told me about the city's participation.
The city of St. Augustine is hosting a workshop geared towards historic windows on May 13th, and we're also having a special open house for the public to do a self-guided tour at the Historic Waterworks building on San Marco Avenue.
You can see the schedule at staugustinehistoryfestival.com. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Liz Ryan.
And now you're up to date with St. Augustine's local morning news. I'm Rich Carroll.